And boom. Hi. So, you guys, it is Momentum Monday. I am super excited to be on this call with you guys. For those of you that are doing our challenge, we are starting off week 6. So we're entering into the final week. So as of next Monday will be the final weigh-in for this challenge with photos and pictures. So we're going to cover that a little bit later on. But first off, we're going to talk about some other fun things like water and digestive health and some serious wins you guys have going on. So really excited about that. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Yeah, my hubby back here, Mr. Superman of the week, is putting Taylor to bed. So he's making some noise in the kitchen. So just wanted to check that. First off, welcome you guys. So whether you're plugging into the call live, whether you are watching the recording, I just want to say welcome. I want to first off welcome you into a space of doing better for yourself. I want to welcome you into a space of like, hey, I'm intentionally listening to this call because I'm taking time for me, my goals, and really just like getting centered on where I want to be in the next couple months, right? So welcome to Mondays. Welcome to the health journey of your life. I want to start with some recognition. So we have some really, really cool things going on. We got Natalie on the line here. Natalie, do you want to share your latest goal crushing of this morning? Can call you out. Do you want to share where you're at and how things are going?
I think I'm doing good. Went down another 1.5 pounds of butter this week, and I think my total's close to 16.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try my darndest to like hammer out the treadmill this week.
That's awesome. Awesome. So congratulations, because she is. Natalie, you guys is down 16%, 16 pounds and close to 5% body fat. I think we calculated this morning that major change in inches, major change. And she's just taken this on full board, right? Like she's really stayed committed.
Yeah.
I can tell you this honestly. I want to give her a huge shout out at a party this weekend. She brought her own spritzer. She brought her own aloe and Spota water in her own cup and sat and mingled and enjoyed people's company and was a part of the energy without sacrificing on her goals just to fit in. And I think that's something that you should be really, really proud of because you decided to fit with your goals and fit with your lifestyle versus sacrificing to please others. And that's really cool. So congratulations. Keep it up, lady. Next we have, I want to acknowledge Shanna Lee. She's not on the call right now, but she's down, I think, close to 6 pounds this challenge. But what I want to recognize her for is she's got her mom signing up in the next one. So she has her mom signing up in the next challenge with her. And I am so excited about that because that's a huge thing, you guys. Right? She's making changes, she's making commitments, and she's sharing it with others, and now it's already inspiring her family. So I think that's really powerful because especially when you start seeing your circle, right? So next time, Natalie goes to a party, everyone's drinking spritz or aloe waters. Sorry, I totally should have backed you on that. I will be honest. You like totally inspired me in that moment, right? So as we get to build that community, so going into the next challenge, those of you guys that have already registered and those of you guys that have shared with someone that you're like someone that's been inspired by what you're doing, just give them an invitation. A lot of the time people around us, they want to do it, but first off, they want to feel a part of something. I think a lot of us have gone through that where we want to feel a part of something. And so the act of just getting an invite can be the game changer someone needs. Because they don't know if they should or not. They don't know if it's going to be a good fit for them. And if you can be the one that says, hey, you should come do this with me, you give them the opportunity to say yes. Right? So I just want to acknowledge Shanna Lee for that. She told me this morning her mom's registering with her. And I think that's so cool, especially when family gets involved with it. And then I want to talk about some of you guys' posts last week. So one of the favorite fats. So we talked about fats, and I can tell you avocados, hands and feet out of the gate, was definitely one of that. I'd say 50% of all the answers last week were avocados. So glad you guys are loving those healthy fats. A close second was eggs, and another one was yogurt. So Greek yogurt was another big fan favorite that you guys all go to for your healthy fats. So great things. The biggest win that I loved was when we talked about how people are feeling on living their healthy lifestyle. 95% of the people that responded with a 3 or greater. And 70% of the people that responded with a 5. So you guys have created like a culture of people living their best lives. And I think that's super exciting, because to see those kind of reports, because a lot of the time people will give themselves self-doubt, right? So they'll answer that and be like, oh yeah, like I'm doing okay. But you guys actually put it in there and you're like, you know what, I'm doing a 5. Like, I feel great. I feel confident in these decisions I'm making. And that is super, super powerful. So keep that up. It was so cool to see those be the responses coming through there. So really, really excited for you guys and what you're doing. We're going to talk a little bit about aloe and water now. So we're going to talk a little bit about digestive health. I actually did some pre-work today, so just keep getting better. So I have a couple little slides for you guys that we can talk about that. And then we're going to close out the call with prep for next week. So what you can expect going into the final challenges, and then a couple things about a couple events we have coming up, like meal prep and recognition night. So we got some fun there. Everyone good with that? I know most of you don't have your videos on, but I'm going to flip over, share a little screen here with you for a minute. Let's do this. Oh, where'd it go? Whiteboard. Oh. Okay, maybe it'll come up now. Hold on a second. Exit out. Is the screen open now? It should try. Share. There it is. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Hi. Everyone can see this guy? All right, what is aloe? So aloe is one of my favorites. So just so you guys know, if you've had tea at the club, you've had aloe, because I do put it in every single one of our teas. So it's a flowering succulent plant. So it actually looks a lot like tequila. So it looks like the agave plant. And I grew up knowing aloe. I grew up knowing aloe on my great aunt's, living room window, because she had these plants out. And if we got a cut or if we got a sunburn, she would cut a piece of the plant and would apply it to our rash, to our irritation on our skin, and this would be a soothing. So aloe has numerous benefits. It relieves occasional indigestion, it supports healthy digestion, it soothes the stomach, and it supports nutrient absorption. So if you think of basically what it would do for your skin, you think of that soothing benefit that aloe has on your skin, it does the same things for our insides, right? It's like soothing lotion for your insides. You think of your digestive tract and your esophagus and your stomach acids. Aloe is a really great component in making sure that is relieved and taken care of. Why? Because it maintains a healthy digestive tract. That's one thing so many of us, I hear all the time, the bloating or the just irritable bowels or acid reflux. A lot of the time, if our digestive tract isn't feeling optimum, it'll influence our food choices, right? Because we'll want to eat foods that we feel will make us feel better. And if we don't feel confident in our guts, it really affects a lot of what we do throughout the day. So where is it? We have it in a drink, right? So we put it in all of our tea, the concentrate. It comes in, this guy comes in here, we have it in mandarin, mango, or cranberry. And so if you've had it at the club, you've had it in your teas. It's also fantastic on its own. And I'll be honest with you, Taylor gets it because this little girl she loves to eat a lot of cheese. And so aloe is one of the ways that we can get more water in her. And it also helps just keep her on track. So speaking of water, hydration, we've thrown in some couple challenges over the last little bit about water and how much water we should be drinking. And I just want to give you guys some tips on why, right? So why hydration is so important. First thing, it's one of the biggest components of our body. So over 60% of your body is actually made of water, right? So we want to make sure that we keep our water levels up. And deceiving or not, if you are dehydrated, your body will actually stop craving water because it's now started retaining it. So there it goes. It makes up 60% of your body weight. So when we talk about your body weight and your water percentage, we want to make sure that's up. So it helps eliminate waste from your body, right? So you think, especially if you're doing a big crazy workout and you just burnt off all these calories and your muscles have just created all this lactic acid. If our body is made up of 60% of water and we don't get enough water in there as we're depleting it, what's going to happen? Extra stiffness, extra soreness, or actually probably risk getting constipated because you don't have enough hydration in the body to help your digestive tract push through what it needs through. So water is so valuable in so many areas. For those of you guys that don't know, water for me is a big component of one of my headaches. I know if I'm dehydrated, that's one of the first signs. We often blame it on so many other things, but just having an extra glass of water can really change your energy levels. So it provides moisture. Go figure. Water creates moisture in our world. So ear, nose, and throat tissue. It keeps our skin hydrated. You get that glow, when you're properly hydrated. hydrated, you get a nice little glow, and your skin just feels better. So it carries nutrients throughout our body to the cells. So just as it is 60 to 7%, that's what's carrying around our nutrients. So we want to make sure we've got enough water up in there. We lose water through breathing, through perspiration, and through urination, right? So we're constantly doing activities that lose water. That's why we need to make sure we're intaking enough of it. So a lack of water, fatigue, constipation, muscle cramps, migraines, dry skin, all these things that I've touched on, basically it does. And it's a huge component. Sometimes the basics, like Rachel Hollis talks about it in her book, Girl Wash Your Face. It's one of the first things. If you want to lose weight, start simple. Drink an extra glass of water a day, right? Sometimes it's just making a simple component of adding more water into your day can make a big game changer. So they say 8 glasses is a good rule of thumb. We always talk about half your body weight in ounces. So if 60% of your body is made of water, you should be drinking at least half your body weight in ounces every day. So for an average person that's, 150 pounds, you want to get 75 ounces of water a day. So it's just a little more than 8 cups. I think 8 times 8, yeah, I'm not 64. There's math. Okay, I got it. So you have a little bit more, but it's great for me. I personally just have a big jug. And I know that if this is my jug, I need to drink 2 to 3 of them a day. So clean water, teas, fruits and vegetables, you guys. So if you are eating, that's why I always like to say at least get 8 glasses of just straight water, and then the rest of it's all a bonus. Because you do find, like, you think cucumbers, celery, those types of vegetables, they call them freebies in some areas because they are just that much water that you're actually hydrating yourself through the choices of food you eat. If you're eating super high sodium, fatty foods, you're going to find those actually deplete you more. If you're a big coffee drinker, that caffeine will dehydrate you, so then you need more water. So making hydrating choices throughout your day all the time will just give you a better flow overall. At the club, we offer CR7. We've got H3O for electrolytes that you're replenishing what you're losing while you're perspiring. Green tea. I have my tea all day long. The biggest thing is the difference we make when we make a water choice, right? So many people will think, well, it's just a coffee. But you could have, this is easy. This 400 calories, that's light on a mocha. Some of those drinks that you can get into at some of our wonderful coffee shops available around, you guys can push. If you look at the nutritional value, some of those guys will push 1,000 calories. Just sugar and fat, right? A pop in the afternoon, a beer. I'm not saying these things are bad. I'm just saying when we start making choices into drinks and juices and pops, we're adding a lot of extra calories when we could just be drinking water. If you want to flavor your water, I love aloe in mine. Lemon water is fantastic. Tea, making options that are 0 calories. Yeah, we'll just put like cucumber water. If you haven't had cucumber water yet, I love cucumber water. It gives us such a nice light. I feel like I'm at the spa in the minus 30, it's like spa weather. So lots of different options there, you guys. And that is what I have there for the water. So that's the big thing. This week is we are going to focus on water, because as we go into the end of it, I want to make sure you guys all really run through this challenge feeling strong. And I know for me, water is a big component of really setting me up for success. So more water this week. So expect to have your water bottle out with you, get a little creative, and for me, I'll drink at least 40 to 50 ounces of just straight water a day. Then I'll have maybe a glass of collagen, right? So I'll make myself a glass of collagen. That'll be another, sometimes 20 ounces in my big cup. Then I'll usually have 2 teas. So those are usually another 8 ounces each, right? So some of those do add in. I make sure I get at least half of my water intake is just straight water, so that my body is getting used to that. And then other areas, just because I do like to have my collagen, and I'll have Bev Mix, I'll have my proteins, my snacks. I'll use some of those because I do drink a lot of them as my water intake. Does that make sense? But I make sure that I'm getting just straight water on its own as well, so that it's a little bit of a balance there. Any feedback with that? Thumbs up if we're good. Yeah. No? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Thanks, Natalie. All right. So you guys, what we're going to finish out with right now is we're going to close out. So next week we will have a call on Monday. just because we'll be consistent. So the call on Monday is always going to continue to happen. So we're going to talk about different areas, give different recognition, kind of just keep you plugged in, keep your mindset on the week ahead, different shares. So we will have a call next Monday. Weigh-ins will be available, so the club will be open. Watch for those hours to be posted because it is a holiday. So we'll have a workout in the morning for those of you that want to come kick butt with us. Those of you that have done the workout passes, those are finished as of this Friday, but you can come to Monday's class. Weigh-ins and pictures. So pictures will be due by Wednesday. So they're due Wednesday morning. And then they'll get shipped out to our team of coaches throughout the states and all around. And they'll be doing the voting. So that way they have Thursday and Friday afternoon and Friday morning to vote. Friday evening, February 22nd, is our recognition night. So we will be doing all of the giveaways on that night. So you'll want to make sure that you've got that booked in. It's at 6 p.m. at the club. We'll have a couple little treats, some celebration, that kind of stuff. So some aloe spritzers in the honor of you guys. So that is weigh-ins, pictures, before and after. So you should have already sent all your pictures in. You will be responsible for making the slides. So I'll go through all that next call on Monday, but just know that way it's just a quick collage, but then that all gets shipped in. I did make a post, so I'll share with this guy. So we're looking at doing a meal prep class. So during this class, we're looking at renting the Rendezvous kitchen. So basically you would have what we're looking to put together is you come on in. It'd be a set fee. My sister, my Red Steel chef sister, is going to come down and help out. So while she's in town and she's watching this recording, so thank you, Heather. She's crushing it in this challenge. She's going to come down. We're going to partner together. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to work together as a group to create a selection of meals. So we're all going to create a selection of meals, and we're going to teach making meal prep, understanding macros, what it means to scale it out, and cooking big batches that make many options. So how we can take, one box of chicken and with 2 different marinades and a couple different sides, give yourself 3 different meals for the week, so that you can see creativity. You can see how you can make quick, fast meals on the go. And then you'll have these meals to go home with you. So look for more details on that. I did make a post last week if there's interest, and let's just say it got responded to, that there was lots of interest in it. So we will be running that upcoming, probably February 23rd will be the date of that. I just got to confirm the venue at the Rendezvous Center. So once that's confirmed, that will go up this week. And I do expect it to sell out fast because we'll maybe be able to put 15 people in it. So keep an eye out for that, and just making sure you guys all have that information first. Next challenge information is up. So that's posted on our Fit Champs page. It is going up on the Nourish page now. Pre-registration is open till the 15th. So this Friday, anyone can register for $25. After that, it goes up to $40. And then we do have the fitness promo running with it as well. So for $65, you can get 1 class a week, as well as $10 into the challenge. So it's $55 for the fitness and $10 for the challenge. That starts up on the next challenge starts February 25th. So it'll be the following Monday after recognition night. So the coolest thing is you guys, because as we've talked about this, a lot of you know that you start off really high momentum, right? Yes, it's so easy to roll into this momentum, but it's the commitment that keeps you going long term. So this year we have set up back to back to back to back to back. So you can just stay plugged in, just continuing to get that support, continuing to earn more shirts. By the end of the year, you're going to have so many cool shirts. It's going to be awesome. And then just really stay focused, because a lot of you guys at the beginning of the year had a year goal. This is where I want to be in a year. This is what I want to accomplish in a year. And so we want to let you guys know we're not going anywhere. Our community and our tribe, we're committed to living this journey together and just rolling into the next one. So just know that the plan is to take a week, do recognition, do our prizes, start the next one up the following Monday, so that you guys can continue to stay focused and stay in that routine. Because as we all know, as much as we don't want to do the same thing every day, 95% of people that I know thrive off of having a simple routine in their life that they know is a structure that they can follow along. So that's kind of all that's going on. If you haven't seen, I did make a post today on the page about t-shirts. So please take a quick look at that and just pick and fill out the Google form with your size and style, so that we can get those ordered. And if you do want to know, the tank tops are the ones that I have at the club. So they are the little, they're blue ones at the club. I wear them. I like a medium is the size that I wear, if that gives you a reference on how they fit. But yeah, they're super comfy, super cozy, and all of the finishers that have been filling out your logs and staying plugged in, you guys will have a t-shirt coming your way for this challenge. So make sure you fill out that. Everyone should fill it out, because everyone should just fill it out. So I have it on hand for next time anyways. So that is our Monday call. So this week we are going to focus on water. We're going to focus on staying hydrated. We're going to focus on all the things that we've learned over the last little bit. And first and foremost, just continuing to plug in. Right? So you guys, congratulations. Congratulations for being here on going into week 6. And I just want to throw out one more congratulations. So we have a new baby in the group. So Samantha Jupp, her and her partner Paul. So Paul has been competing in the challenge. They had their baby this weekend. So they had a little girl. Welcome to the world. Just want to give that shout out on the community here, because I think a lot of us all, hey, we got a new member. There's a new tribe member. So congratulations. Let's keep this up. Let's fire it up, you guys. Plug in more than ever this week. Really lay it on thick and finish strong. Creating momentum, creating excitement as you go into the next part of the journey, and continue on living the best you. Happy Monday. I'm going to take you off mute. Everyone can say goodnight. Where is it? Unmute all. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.